Hello and welcome back to DIY for Beginners. Growing Plants for Beginners, Episode 2. Sterilizing Soil. How to sterilize soil and why.
What is soil sterilization? Greenhouses perform it to save them from replenishing their potting soil every year. Farmers sterilize their fields when they have a pest or disease problem. Soil sterilization plays a bigger role when soil is used for seed germination, the propagation of the stem or shoot cuttings, and the transplanting of juvenile plants. These growing conditions increase with the susceptibility of damping off and other plant problems if the soil is infected with mold, fungal spores, or other harmful organisms. Soil sterilization is less critical when only growing mature plants, but it is still beneficial when performed periodically. Some believe it isn't worth the time invested for what little benefits are seen. Some are concerned it negatively impacts the beneficial aspects of the soil by wiping out the good bacteria and microorganisms. Others believe it is critical for good plant growth, especially when gardening in containers or raised beds with potting mixes. The truth is, pros and cons exist, depending on the method of soil sterilization used. Negative ramifications can be minimized when procedures are carefully followed.
Ways to sterilize soil. Number 1. Chemical treatments. Usually done on a large scale by commercial operations due to the cost and hazard of the process. Number 2. Heat treatments. Due to many of the negative aspects of chemical sterilization treatments, heat treatments are much more commonly utilized by home gardeners. Heat treatments raise the temperature of the soil through steam or direct dry heat to a threshold where the harmful organisms, fungal spores, weed seeds, etc., are unable to survive and die. Heat treatment is often called sterilization, but this is a misdemeanor, as the soil isn't completely sterile at the temperature included. Heat treatments. Heat treatments kill weeds and pests depending on the internal temperature reached and the length of time the threshold is maintained. Most instructions recommend at least 30 minutes at a given temperature to kill specific organisms in most soil or potting mix. Table 1 shows us these temperatures. Steam, boiling water, or pressure cooker. Either way is fine. I prefer the boiling water method, but feel free to give each one a try. Read through and try them both if you can. Here is the oven method. Not one of my favorites, but feel free to give it a try. But be fair warned, if you do try this one, your significant other is sure to be very unhappy when they get home and smell the odor in the kitchen. And then finally, the microwave method. This is by far my most favorite. Quick, easy, and very effective. Conclusion. Soil sterilization eradicates harmful organisms, weed seeds, and pathogens from mineral soil and potting mixes through chemical or heat treatments. This is advantageous in conditions where soils are used repeatedly to germinate seeds, propagate cuttings, or grow juvenile plants. Providing a clean growing environment prevents damping off and encourages strong, healthy growth. A variety of heat treatments can be used by homeowners to cheaply and effectively sterilize their soil.